morning and happy Friday. It's a beautiful day. I haven't taught from this angle before, so we had to set up a little different, and with the sun, I cannot see the screen. So I'll have to go real close. If you have a question, please ask it anyway. I'll just come real close to the screen, and I've got my glasses nearby. So today we're having a block class, but we do not need one. You don't need anything to do any of my classes. But otherwise, you can use a block. I have a half block here, or a sturdy book. This is a Scrabble, and the Scrabble, as long as it's sturdy, you can put your weight on it, and it's not going to collapse on you. So you can use the Scrabble. I'm going to use both, just for fun. But you don't need the actual yoga props to do yoga. You don't need anything. So first, let's start in Tadasana. So let's bring our feet under our hip and turn our big toe slightly in. We want the outer part of our feet to line up with the side of the mat. Now let's lift our toes and just find our roots. Just take a moment here and feel the points of connection your feet makes with the soil, with the floor, your mat. And see how many you can make. Maybe 3, 2, 4, maybe 2 at your heels, 2 right before the toes. And get your connect, and then exhale your toes down as you engage your legs towards each other. Just bring them towards each other. Feel grounded, feel your roots, feel grounded. With a good foundation, now we can move, and it's going to go much smoother on top. So let's inhale our shoulder up and exhale them back. Neck is relaxed. Maybe bringing one ear to the shoulder. Perhaps looking up, very slowly looking down and up. Very, very small room for play here. See how it feels. Extending the opposite finger. See if it gives you a nice stretch in the arm. Inhale your head up. Exhale other side, ear to shoulder. And again, look up a little bit. Or maybe look down a little bit. Every movement we do are very, very slow and mindful. Just be aware of what you're doing. Think it before you actually do it. Inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. During this, your legs are still very active. It looks like we're not doing anything here, but our body is active. And inhale your nose up a little bit. Not too high, maybe until it's in the C, pointing between the ceiling and the wall, and then bring it down a little bit. You don't want to go too far with the neck. Inhale up. And today we're going to do some forward bends and twists. And I've got a beautiful sequence that we're going to play with. And so we're going to do a lot of forward bends. Not forward bend. I am so sorry. Back bend. We're going to be doing a lot of back bends and twists today. And back bends are rejuvenating, they're strengthening, awakes us. It releases held emotions, and I think we all have quite a bit of that lately. And we don't hold them all in, but we can't all take them out, so some stay stuck with us. Also, it's invigorating, so it's great for like a morning practice. It's cause heat. And so it's better done earlier in the day than at night in the evening. So let's lift our heart to the sky a little bit. So just bring your shoulder up and back. But as you bring them back, look up a little. Tuck in your belly button. And bring your chin down just a little bit. Chest is puffed out. Hands can be open or to your side. And exhale. Bend the knee if you want, a little bit, a lot. Big inhale up. Reach through the fingertip. Lift your heel off the ground, still engaging your legs. Your roots are now in your toes, the ball of your foot. Little balancing act. If you feel, just engage your leg. I'm on a thick mat because of the patio is hard. So I've got a little balance problem, which I do anyway. And exhale down. Inhale your toes and the ball of your foot one at a time. Just explore here, a little calf stretch. It's very, very mild. Maybe a little turn with your upper hands. And anytime your arms are tighter when they're overhead, put them on your hip. So inhale one more time, tall, and exhale at the hip, forward fold, around your back. Look at your toes. Look at your knees. Look wherever your neck is comfy. And you can go in ragdoll. Just let everything hang loose. Hands opposite elbow if you need a little weight or wrap around your legs. And bend your knees here as much as you need. You may even play with that a little. And again, your legs are still engaged towards each other. Now let's bend one knee and look in the opposite direction. Just shift your arms and your nose. Don't go too far. If that foot wants to lift, just lift it a little. But that means you're going a little far on the hip. And press in that bent leg foot. And let's switch that. Let's look on the other side. Look behind you or to the side, wherever your gaze goes. And center. Now one more time on one side, but this time I want you to play with your side, just maybe moving your shoulders side to side by shifting your hip. Very small movement, just explore here. Maybe baby circles, micro circles, little movement. Anything don't feel right, come out of it. It has to feel good. Now, where your legs is bent, press in that foot and switch. And let's explore. Let's be curious here. See where you feel it. Maybe it feels good. Your lower back, your side. And center. Bend your knees until your chest touch your thighs. Lift your heels if you want. You can leave them down. And inhale your chest up. Your fingertip can be on the ground. Maybe you want to lift your arm up. And here's Yogito. Yogito loves doing the yoga. And exhale one hand down. You're still on your tiptoe. Just reach. Just a big stretch. Push on your hand. Try not to lose your balance. If you do, just laugh. If you fall on your bum, you're on your mat. It's fun, right? And push up. And exhale, we're going straight up, push, push, legs towards each other, push up, and exhale your hands onto your heart in Anjali Mudra. So it's the gesture of the angel, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's got several names. Big inhale up, hands overhead. Tuck in your belly button towards your spine. Bring your chin close to your chest. Baby back bend. Look up a little bit. Tailbone may smudge and curl a little to protect your lower back. Reach again through your fingertip. Big inhale. Exhale. Legs are engaged from the waist down. Forward fold. Neck is relaxed. Now this time, bring your hands forward. Just shift your shoulder forward. You roll more to the ball of your foot here. There's more weight there. For monkey. Place your hands above or below your knees. And then tuck in your shoulders. And exhale. Bring your elbows towards your hip. And inhale your chest up for flat back. Look straight down. Exhale, soften to the mat. Plank your hands. Inhale one foot back, exhale the other foot back. You always have the option to put your knees, bring your knees down here, anytime. And let's just turn the nook of our shoulders towards each other. So inner spiral your forearm and exhale your chest down here. So press your hip up a little bit if you find yourself sinking. Nice plank. And now on purpose, we will do that sink movement. So your legs are engaged again towards each other. Your core is engaged. Big inhale. Exhale. Relax just the shoulder. And then inhale. Just bring your belly button down, your hip down for up dog. Little bend in the elbow. Quick check on your hand. Make sure all your weight is not just in your wrist. And maybe a little balancing act. Inhale, big inhale, exhale, press in your hand, shift your bum up and away for down dog. Big inhale, exhale, press your knees towards the ground. Keep going very, very slow as you push in your hand. Keep pushing yourself back. Let your knees drop. Drop the toes. Child pose. Child pose, any child pose feels good to you. Knees apart, hands overhead, in the back, on top of your head, on top of your back, wherever. And just rest here for a second. And start pressing in your leg and your knees. Press and inhale your chest up. Bring your hands back a little bit. Maybe cupcake in the back of your mat. Inhale, get your chest out of there and start bringing your shoulder blades towards each other. With each inhale, the tip of your shoulder blade just wings. The little wing move towards each other, the little bottom wing. Neck is relaxed. Move it, move your chin a little closer to your chest if you feel your neck is way too back. You can look side to side gently. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, press in your leg. Inhale, your arm up. Exhale, go backward. Sorry about that. They know I'm filming and they shouldn't be doing that. And exhale your hands forward. As far as they go. Bring your bum up. Inhale one foot back. Exhale the other foot back. And inhale one leg up. Bend the knee and bring it forward. Just right under the knee. Now place your inner hand that is parallel with the foot, the inner foot. Again, quick check, inner spiral your elbow, your forearm, and bring your elbow in. So anytime you have a little weight bearing on your hand, you would like to do that in general. And then maybe bring your hands to your hip. And maybe looking back a little bit. Press in your hand, just look back. Look at your elbow, look at your hip. Then inhale back forward. Plant your hand next to your foot. Pivot your back foot. Now I'm going to brace my knee into my arm so it doesn't fan open. And inhale your arm up. You can do that with the back knee down. So anytime drop the back knee. The upper arm can go right on your hip anytime. Inhale, reach through your fingertip, reach, reach, reach. Exhale your arm down. Turn the foot and bring the front foot. Inhale back. Exhale, chaturanga, hips touching the ground first. Bring your elbows towards your hip to get your head out. Inhale up. Oh, and we could have used the block for that too, we didn't. And a little cobra here, maybe looking side to side. So press in your hand just to get your your neck out of there. You can bend your elbows and press in your hands. Down dog. Exhale the knees down. Big inhale. Bring the knees forward. Hands under the shoulders. Knees under the hip. And let's exhale all the hair out as if a big beach ball was inflating right under us. Somebody's pushing on the pump, inflating it. So exhale, exhale, belly button to spine. And inhale, deflate that balloon below you by inhaling, bringing your belly button down, tailbone up, nose up a little. And exhale, press in your hands. All over your belly. Get all the air out. Press, press. And center. Now we're going to repeat that, but we're going to have a little motion. That's going to be up to you. I'm going to give you ideas. You can copy me or you can do your own. But first, let's exhale. Let's exhale, exhale, exhale. And I'm even going to bring my hands forward. And inhale. And you can do the cats and cow traditional on the floor, or you can do this version. Exhale, hands down to the ground. And wrist under the elbows, the shoulders, knees under the hip. With your own breath, of course. So exhale all the air out. Inhale. I'm going to start adding a little hips to it. I shift my hip to the side. Exhale, then other side. Inhale forward, and maybe now a little circle would feel good. If you don't think it would, or it's like, just skip it. There's so much asana, flows, all kind of things. We can't like it all, right? You go to your favorite restaurant, it's not everything on the menu that you like. So that's normal, but the most of it is cool, or you wouldn't be practicing. So just skip the things you don't like unless you're working on it there. It means something to you. So a little exploration again with your cats and cow. Maybe involve the head a little bit, looking at your belly button, pressing your shoulder up. Little movement. And exhale, bring your hands towards your knees. Inhale your bum and your hands up. Little back bend. And exhale your hands down. Let's walk a little forward. Tuck your toes. Lift your bum up for down dog. Then let's walk our dog a little bit here. And keep pressing in your hands. And you're, like we did with the legs in Tadasana, we want to bring our arms towards each other. So engage that, grow your roots in your hands. And start bringing your arms towards each other. Neck is relaxed. And let's stay still. Big inhale. Lift one leg up. Bend the knee. Exhale. Bring your knees to forward. Plant your hand. Back foot goes to 90, 45. Or you can drop the knee. Now, quick check on the front knee. Make sure it doesn't fan in. So keep pressing it towards your pinky toe. And let's inhale just to the leg. Just to the leg. Kick your hip out a little bit. And let's open the upper hip. Just open that. Just enjoy here. Your arm can keep with the motion. I'm bringing my hip back, just guiding it. I'm continuing the movement with my shoulder and I'm looking up. Relaxing the shoulder, the head a little. Just because it feels good. And if you want, you can inhale your arm overhead. And reach, reach, reach. And let's inhale by pressing into our front foot and just lifting up a little bit. Lifting up, maybe the arm is straight or you can leave it on your leg. So open the shoulder your gaze is straight or up, wherever it's comfy. And on your next inhale, keep pressing in your front foot. And let's go in Warrior Two. So quick check on the knee. If it's fanning, you know what to do. Pinky toe side. And I'm going to turn my shoulder towards my back leg a little bit because I feel that my hips are too much up front. And let's exhale our shoulders down. Release the neck here. Is your belly button tucked in? Inhale, push in your foot. Toes forward. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. Look between your legs. Plant one hand in the middle, bend the knee as much as you need, and then just look behind one leg. See where it goes. You can bring your hands there. Bring your hand a little higher. Maybe lift your hands up. Wherever it feels good, you may want to wrap it around your hips, your ribs. Exhale the hand down. Other side. Inhale your arm up. Or wherever it's comfy. Exhale the hand down. And let's bring our hand towards the other foot. Turn your toes forward. Back foot's at an angle. Bend the knee, your new front knee until it's above the ankle. And press in your foot, keeping the knee open. Press in your foot. And let's go in Warrior Two. We're just going the other side in reverse. Big inhale and exhale. Bring your front hand towards your leg. You can rest it there. Other hand can go on your hips, wherever it is comfy for you. And I keep pressing with my arm to open my leg. And my back hip tries to pull back. It opens. Outer spiral. And maybe you want to add your arm, your front arm, and just let it drop a little. If you find yourself turning back in a little bit, don't worry. Just bring your arm. Maybe it went a little too low. Just bring it up a little bit to straighten that. Quick check on your gaze. Push in your front foot. Inhale and back into star. Exhale, forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. And again, plant one hand in the middle of your mat. Bend the knee a little. And inhale your arm maybe to your thigh, maybe up. And we're going to float this. So press in your standing hand. Exhale your upper hand down. And replace other side. So your twist is as little or as big as you want it to be. But just make sure, no, regardless, do it very slow. Don't go further than your body allows. So respect your body here. And once both hands are down, leave them down. Turn your wrist the other way so your palms are up and fingertips facing back. Bend the elbow a little bit. Ragdoll your head. And you can just stay in this gentle motion, or maybe bend the knees a little bit, bring your bum down, chest up. See how it feels on the wrist? Your weight is really under your feet. Your feet are big support to you right now. You keep engaging again your legs to each other. Press your feet. And inhale back up. Catch something. And exhale your hands to your arm, your heart in Anjali Mudra. So heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Let's get to the start of our mat. Tadasana. Quick check on your feet. Big toe slightly in. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold for sun salutation. Bend the knees a little. Inhale, flat back, elbows are tucked in. Exhale, plant your hands. Inhale, one hand back, one leg back. Exhale, the other leg back. Option to bring your knees down. Option to chaturanga. Hip touch the ground first, press in your hands. And we never use the block. You can use the block. I should have grabbed it. I was going to. And down dog. So on the exhale, start walking or jump to the front of your mat. And let's grab the block. Let's put it between our knees. Big toes towards each other. And inhale up. Back bend. Support your lower back. You can put your hands there if you want. Make sure your head don't swing back. Go back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hand. Here you can jump. Or just bring yourself to your plank. Little baby step backward. Exhale, chaturanga to cobra. And in cobra, bring your elbows towards your hip. And quick check in your hands. Let's bring them right under, directly under our shoulders. Elbows are in. Chest is up, but relax. You're looking down here, not up. And just press in your cobra. See if it feels good. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Push in your hands. You're still squeezing your block here if you're using one. And exhale your bum up to down dog. Big inhale, press in your hands, bend your knee, exhale, jump or walk to the front of your mat. Inhale up, exhale your hands down to your chest. So you see how you're engaging your legs towards each other. So we want to do it without the block. So let's do it one more time without the block. And let's see if our body remembers to engage here. Keep us grounded. So big inhale up. Little back bend, careful on the neck. Exhale, Tadasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. So get your head out of your shoulder by pressing your elbows towards your hip. Extend through the crown of the head. Belly button tucked in. Exhale everything down, bend the knees if you want. Inhale, one foot back, exhale the other foot back. This time, just bring your knees down, untuck your toes, and exhale your hands towards you. Big inhale up, exhale the hands down. Now let's bring our knees about hip distance apart. So our heels are hip distance apart. We're going to do a camel variation. So here you can have a block, two block, your box of Scrabble or something, or nothing at all. You can put your blocks by your feet here, or keep them in your hands so they go where you want. So hip move forward, but the tailbone wraps around. Neck is very relaxed. There's a couple ways. You can go overhead or you can just go back. So we're going to vary that and go back. So you nail your shoulder up and start bringing the tip, the bottom tip of your shoulder blade towards each other. So puff your chest and now engage your quad. So bend, bring your hip, press your hip back as you're engaging your quad. The back of your feet are supporting you. So be careful here. So you got your blocks here, or you can try to lower your hands to your heel. And if you wish, big inhale, press your hip and your chest up. Look up, careful on the neck, make sure it's relaxed. And to come out of that, just press in your hands, come back up, and exhale your bum down. So we're going to do that one more time. If you want to bring your hands over your head instead, that's all good. All kind of different ways to vary it. So let's inhale our bum up, our shoulders up and back. Exhale, make sure the neck is good. Tuck the belly button in. Look up just a little bit, but not way up, just more like at an angle. And you can like start pressing your flat back. See where they go. Just open up a little here. Everything's relaxed and just enjoy. And you stay as long or as little if it doesn't feel right or it's too wobbly. If it's wobbly, it's always fine, because if you fall, you're right there anyway, right? So let's bring the blocks. I think we need them again. And bring your hands forward. Inhale, one foot back. Exhale, the other foot back. Bring the knee down towards the ground. Press in your hand. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Down dog. Press in your hand. Big inhale. Press, press, press. Exhale, bend the knee. Walk or jump forward. And then let's stay in forward fold a little bit here. See what feels good. And then just let's bend our knee, one knee again, and just look what's on behind us or to the side. And let's reverse that. Bend one knee. Just look gently what's there. Just a couple times. And center. Exhale your bum down to your mat. And let's get in Tadasana staff pose. Our feet, our legs are parallel with each other. You can have a bend. If you feel your back is rounded, just bend your knee as much as you need it to keep your back straight. It's more important than where your legs are here. So the core is engaged. Toes are up. Inhale, shoulder up and back. And big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Round your back first. Round on your exhale. And on your inhale, add a little bit of length here. Very, very mindfully and gently. On an inhale, let go one foot and just inhale that arm up or maybe to your hip and look a little bit up to the side. See what's over there. Not far. And exhale that back. And let's see what's on the other side. You can open, you can bring your hand back to your lower back. Exhale forward. Grab the opposite feet and now let's put the same side hand to the ground and just slide it back. Support yourself and then just look back. Hey Yogi, hey Yogito, how are you? And let's come back. Opposite feet. Be gentle. If it doesn't feel right, we don't do it. And forward. And let's just bring one leg in. And maybe folding the other. I think I'm going to do the other side. This one was crampy. Be where you're comfy. And if your leg wants to go across today, bring it across. Otherwise, keep it where it is. It's all good. The sit bones, your little bones where you sit, the two little sit bones should be planted. So maybe unpack the luggage a little, make room for them. So inhale your arms up. And at the lower waist, exhale and start curving from the bottom of your spine. And just start turning behind you. The head is going to turn last. And here, your arm, wherever it feels nice, you can just wrap your arm around, put it behind you for support. You can keep pressing the other knee away. Whichever, find the little bits here that works for you with your body right now. And inhale forward. Let's switch side. And you can if you decide to put your leg like that and it doesn't work, you can always retract and go to something crisscross leg. It's all good. Inhale, up. Exhale, and from the hip up, let's turn towards the upper knee, dropping the arms. Make yourself tall. I'm pressing in my back hand to keep myself tall, and I'm trying to keep my knee open. Feels good in the hip. Now find a couple little things, be curious, find a couple little slow things you can add to that feels good to you right now. Maybe shifting your neck around, maybe it's your fingers you want to work. Add a couple little things. And inhale forward. Let's unwrap our legs. Now let's grab, if you have 2 blocks, grab 2. If you have no blocks, you don't need any, or grab 1. And let's meet on our back. So we're going to do a double block bridge, or you can pick where your issue is. If when you lift, you need a little support, put it there. If you tend to fan out your knees, put one there. I'm going to use both. So just bring your feet a little closer to your bum. Hip distance apart. The block will take care of that. Keep squeezing that block. And inhale your hip up, pressing in your feet, and just slip that block right under your sacrum. So find where you get a little support here. Everything's relaxed. So make sure first your neck can turn side to side. Your arms are relaxed. If it feels good, you can just stay just like that. This is a nice restorative little pose here. Otherwise, place your palms down. Start reaching with your fingertip towards your heel, just to make a little room on the head. We don't want to put weight on our head here. So start pressing in your feet, then your hand. Lift your hips up, press them up. Now move your head side to side gently to make sure it's relaxed and free. And exhale, down. Now again, inhale, squeeze your block and press your hip up. And let's add a little sway, very small sway side to side. So here I'm just pressing with my knee on the block to shift it a little bit to the side. It feels nice, so I'm doing it. If it doesn't feel nice, you don't do it, of course. Center. And when you exhale, just lower your bum to the ground or to the block. Big inhale. Exhale. Lift your knee. Bring your knees towards your chest. Arc that. If you still have a block behind your back, leave it there if it feels good to you. Maybe rotating back to back. Remove the block that's between the legs. If you want, careful on the neck. Put all your weight and pressing on your forearm. Bring your feet up. Maybe you can go a little higher. Support. Again, it's all in the neck, so elbows towards each other. Now make sure you can turn your head side to side. Those are all little options, things you can do. You can just hug. And I'm going to remove my block here. And bring my hand between my feet for happy baby. So just little rotation side to side. Maybe unfolding one leg and the other. And my body wants to move. It is morning after all. And my body wants to move. And it feels good on my spine. So, but you do what feels good to you. You improvise. Be creative. This old workshop is creativity, so add little safe things. Anything. It's fun and safe. Come back up. Feet, the sole of the feet facing each other if it feels good to you. Bring your feet where it's comfy and where it keeps your back straight. Inhale your arm up, reach, big yawn. Exhale, round your back at the waist, forward fold, knee to toes, knee to heel, wherever it goes. Doesn't have to touch. And just exhale. You can bring your arm, grab your ankle and gently guide your leg to open a little more, but don't force anything, you know that. So let's inhale a little length through the crown of the head. Just little length. And exhale, soften down. And inhale up. And let's exhale our back down. And do a little windshield wiper here if it feels good to you. Maybe leaving your knees to one side. Here it's optional. If you need that little motion in you this morning, just windshield wiper your knees. Or leave them to one side. You can grab the foot and the thigh one way, the other way. Try a couple things. See what feels good. But just stay in motion. Let's stay one side. Just wait. See? Look out, look away maybe. So it's what feels good to your body. And when you are ready, just spread out. Give it a big reach overhead. Reach through your heel. Big, big, big yawn. And where your arm and legs are, as you reach your way, just exhale them down. And, oh, excuse me, Mr. Yogito. Yes, I know you'll teach me how to do it right. Yes, you will. Yes, I love you too. Yes. Shavasana. And for Shavasana today, I have the big candle. And I've got a nice Shavasana for you. So I have the chair to prop that on. And now, I don't know where that went. So let me grab something. Let me improvise here. Put my candle. Hopefully I won't burn the whole thing. Can we see it there? My nice candle. Let's see if I put it like that. Yes. So if you cannot close your eyes and you need something to gaze at that's in motion, this will do nicely. Oh, here's my bucket. Here's my bucket. I think this is better. Is it better? Okay, I don't know if you can see it. It's not high enough, huh? I put it up a little bit. There. So you can look at the candle if you want, or close your eyes if it's more comfortable to do so. Like this, right? Yeah, that's nice. So we're going to find our breath. The body's always breathing and the breath is constantly moving. So your breath is not only the best place to start, it's a constant you can't return to anytime you need a little bit of centering. So in this meditation, we're going to gently find our breath in our body. There's nothing to figure out, there's no problem to solve, and there's nothing special you need to do. So constantly return to your direct experience of the body breathing. So as you train the mind to be with one experience without any distraction. So there will be sounds, of course, people talking, walking by. That's normal, that's life. But eventually, those little things bothers us less and less until we kind of just tune it completely out while we meditate, or for the most of it. So bring your awareness to your belly. If you wish, you can place one of your hands on it and see if you can feel the natural rising and falling. Imagine the body is breathing itself. From the navel around to the obliques, notice the movement with each breath. Take a few deep breaths like this. And move your awareness up to the chest. If you wish, you may place your other hand on your chest. As you inhale, tune in to the expansion of your lungs and the rising of your chest. As you exhale, feel the contractions and movements. See if you can follow the feeling of the breath from the beginning of your inhalation to the end of your exhalation. Now bring your attention to the nostrils. The feeling of the breath may be a little more subtle there. So try taking a deep breath to see what is present for you. And like that, just like that, rest your awareness on the body breathing in one of these three spots. So when your mind wanders, just refocus and redirect all the experience right into the breath. So continue observing your breath here for a few more. And as we wrap this meditation, I would like to invite you to bring this awareness with you into your daily life, staying in touch with your breath and your body, and to help the mind, help your mind remain present. So I would like to thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's a little shorter of a class. I've got movers, and so I don't know, they're gonna start making noise. But thank you so much for being here, and you have a wonderful, beautiful, wonderful day. And together we say Namaste.